happening in Kennedy Avenue now. With the river.
Yes, from Kennedy Avenue.
Wow.
Let's go.
Good morning, good afternoon. Good morning still. I first want to apologize for being late to this very important event. The reason being, I was trying to be in two places at the same time, but that's impossible. We had today, and it's still ongoing, a meeting of the Monetary Council to address the issue related to the proposed sale of Scotiabank holding to the Republic Bank of Trinidad and Tobago. I came in and I sat there and I saw people coming up to receive tokens. So I asked my colleague and friend on the Osprey, are these people receiving awards for having successfully completed the orientation of the induction in the public service? Because they did not strike me as people who look like retired people. I am 26 years old and they look younger than me. And the question is, and I have looked at them, they look strong. Physically, the smiles on their faces tell me that they are mentally sound. And the question is, why are we sending people home to sit down? And I believe that it is a conversation which the country must have at some point. Now, I know that we have taken a decision to increase the age of retirement in an incremental fashion. But that increase in the age of retirement incrementally is largely a Social Security motivated decision. And I think we need to have a conversation, and I'm not imposing anything on anybody. But for small countries like ours in the Caribbean, with a very limited human resource capacity and base, why is it the developed world retirement age is higher than ours? So it is something that we may need to look at and to ask ourselves, the age which we have placed at retirement, and those of you who are living, it is not automatic that you will get back in to contribute. It will have to be on a case-by-case basis. So it is something I believe that we need to look at objectively and sincerely as a country to decide whether there is a need to increase the age of retirement. So it's something we need to look at. I want to apologize and to recognize Dr. Dublin, who is the chairman of the Public Service Commission in our midst. So it's important for us to look at this. I want to first of all thank the organizers, and in particular the chairperson officer and the commission permanent secretaries for your hard work and the department for putting this event together. And I believe it's important that we stop and pause to say thanks to those who have contributed to our nation and our nation's development. Because in the past, what obtained was that you receive, and you still do receive it, a one-sentence letter. Drawing to your attention the need for you to proceed on pre-retirement leave, because you will attain the age of 60 on a particular date. And that was the last you heard of your employer. And I think I'm happy that we have moved beyond that and to bring us here together to recognize your sterling contribution to Dominica's development. Many of you who worked under trying and difficult circumstances, but you persevered because you recognize that you were not only doing it for your fellow men and fellow women, you're doing it for yourself and for your country. A country that has given all of us and all of you the foundation upon which we all stand today. And also to recognize those who continue to provide service and to identify those who are exemplary in the dispensation of their responsibilities. So this event is very important and for us to say thank you, because gratitude and gratefulness are very important elements in life and interpersonal relationships. But going forward, I think we have to try to continue to make the public service and the dispensation of our duties and responsibilities to our citizens more modern. And I will be rolling out in the near future some new ideas I believe that we need to adopt in the conduct of public service. For example, credit cards and debit cards have been in existence for several decades now. And why is it that we cannot pay for government services using debit cards and credit cards? And we have moved away from the era when we had the extended families, where our grandmothers would stay home and care for children. We don't have this. And how do we get people to be productive, but at the same time be able to take on their motherly and parental duties in a changing world. We have to also look seriously at the condition of work and ask ourselves, should we not seek to build more modern facilities and accommodation office accommodation for our staff. In the next few weeks, we will roll out for you as a public service a comprehensive plan to provide better and more comfortable working accommodation for you. Because I go to this old ministerial building, and every day I go there, every time I go there, there's a new cubicle that has been set up, fetching for space. Very soon people will be sitting on the steps. And therefore we have to address this in a comprehensive manner.